Nehemiah, how'd you feel the preseason went for you each week? How'd you kind of develop through the weeks to get to the point where you are now?
I feel like it went pretty well. The coaches did a great job preparing us for the preseason games. Throughout training camp, it was a pretty good grind. So I think the coaches prepared us pretty good for the preseason.
What was your favorite play you made in a game during the preseason so far?
I'll probably say the fourth down stop that I got last game on the corner route.
What does it ultimately mean on a day like this? Know you make the roster, that it's getting towards regular season and all of those kind of emotions.
It's a blessing. A lot of people lost jobs today, so it's just a blessing to be here, being around the guys in the locker room, continue to build bond with those guys, and continue to gain trust from my coaches. So,
what was today like for you before 1 p.m.? What was today like for you before 1 p.m.?
It was a lot of nervousness going on, just waiting on the news, whether you're going to be here or not. So I would say just nervous a little bit.
Who are the more veteran guys that kind of help you out the most through the off-season program?
I would say Riq and Artie Burns, and a lot of guys, to be honest. Each guy helped in different ways, whether it's learning the playbook, learning a different technique, or just showing you how to recover your body. So it's pretty much been a lot of guys, to be honest.
Now that you've spent a few months in this defense, just what have your impressions been of Dom?
It's a pretty crazy defense, to be honest. It took some guys like the vets to help me learn the defense. I went through a lot of defenses when I was in college, so a lot of terminology kind of the same. So it was a pretty good change.
What's crazy about it?
Like all the different pressures and stuff. So just trying to learn each position, because you never really know where you'll end up playing at the end of the day. So you need to learn each position. So I'll say that.
Can you talk about Karl Scott, how it's been having him as a position coach?
It's been great. Just learning from him in the meeting room. Really cool guy. Talks about stuff outside of football as well. So more like a father figure outside of football, and overall a good coach on the field as well. So he's been a good dude so far.
What was the hardest thing for you to learn in your position in the NFL, and then what came natural for you?
I'll say just the playbook, to be honest. And pretty much like the movements and stuff like that came pretty natural, but just getting the playbook down for me to be able to play fast on the field. So I'll say that.
And when did that kind of click in for you to get the playbook and you started to play fast? Was any one particular game or any time you remember?
It just came overall throughout training camp. From the day one we came in on rookie mini camp, just learning and progressing throughout the whole time. So I'll say that.
Are you going to celebrate with anyone tonight, or celebrate with a meal or anything?
I'll probably call my mom and celebrate a little bit, call my parents, and that's probably it.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nehemiah. Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.